lives of Bokar Bob Keita has been brought to court. Kemesen Sane, commonly known to me as Kexx, has been covering the other case that involved Bokar Keita. And today is the fourth sitting for Sainabou Mbye. Kexx witnessed everything in court today. Kexx, tell us what transpired inside the Kanifing Magistrate Court earlier today.
Yeah, thank you very much. Immediately at 2:13, Sainabou Mbye and his brother Chorna and Mohammed were escorted by the police. Ablai Jammeh, Ablai is Commissioner Sane, he's a police prosecutor, Commissioner Sane, and they enter in the courtroom. After 15 or 5 minutes, the magistrate came over and the matter was mentioned before the Mr. Umar Jambang, he's the presiding magistrate of this court. And when the matter was mentioned in the charge sheet that the state brought through the state prosecutor, indicate that both the three parties are charged for what we call manslaughter.
That is
two brothers, Sainabou Mbye and the two brothers are all charged for manslaughter. And this is the only charge that is leveled against them. And when they read that, they said since this court doesn't have the jurisdiction to hear a capital case because this attract what we call life imprisonment, and based on those things, this court is a magistrate court, and magistrates doesn't hear matters that are of capital offense. They are requesting for the matter to be transferred to a higher court that is in Banjul, and they rely on the CP Act, and he said he rely on section 62 and 208 of the provisions for the matter to be transferred to a higher court. And the defense counsel too, they said they are aware of that. That's Kombege, who is representing the accused person with Sagara, and we all know Sagara was the counsel at the TRC. Yeah, so they were represented by Sainabou, but they didn't object to the request by the state. They said until they go to the High Court, and delivering his ruling, the judge says that he lacks the jurisdiction to hear this matter. Since he lacked the jurisdiction to hear this matter, he is transferring the matter to the High Court in Banjul. But doing that, he rely on 208 of the provision that this two parties should be kept in the prison remand until the determination and the hearing at the Court of Appeal, the High Court. Yeah, so this has been his judgment and the court rise. So presently they have been drove by the police, so they will be handed over to the prison authorities pending the hearing at the High Court.
Well, was it announced when the next hearing will be done at the High Court in Banjul?
No, actually it's not, because since this court didn't have the jurisdiction, so they can't say anything. All what they can do is to just transfer the matter. They have the power to transfer the matter. They cannot determine what should be done, whether a C can be. All that they can do, the charge that is level against is unbailable offense, and based on that they use the provisions of the CPU, that's the criminal procedure, to apprehend them at mile 2 pending the hearing. So there will be a formal application by the state to the High Court since it is transferred there, and they will determine the date. But I'm sure the public must be informed so that we follow, because this matter is a public concern, and I'm sure the public should be informed so that we follow it duly and inform the citizens how the matter is going.
Like you said, this matter is a public concern and many people have interest in this case. Did the police secretly brought Sainabou Mbye here?
Indeed, because I was in that police headquarters since around 12 or 9 o'clock in the morning, suspecting that the requirement to keep somebody at the police custody is 72 hours. If it goes beyond 72 hours, you must release the person. And I know that the 72 hours will be elapsing today, so I expected that the state will have arranged her before a court. So I was there monitoring the whole situation. So she was just taken from the police headquarters cell and just been entered in a car. Nobody was informed and drove to Kanifing. So actually they didn't inform the public prior to, and this is a public interest. I think such matters, they should have updated us that, okay, this guy is going to arrange, but maybe the security of the guy too, all these things are put into consideration, and this is why it has been done in this manner. But we are all here monitoring, and that's the job of journalists, so that you monitor sometimes to know the situation, and thank God at least few media houses were here to cover the matter.
Well, we have seen Sainabou Mbye. How was her look? Does she look worried?
Actually, maybe
Facially.
I'm not a psychologist, but she was talking to her friends and she was speaking to her lawyer, and yeah, you could see that the Sainabou that we know on social media and the Sainabou that we see today are completely different. But different in the sense that maybe staying in one place which she is not used to, or maybe the life that she is used to, she is normal. And if you are attached to one place 1 day, 2 days, normally, your freedom of movement is ceased. You see changes in your body. So I'm sure maybe that's the situation.
Well, thank you so very much, Kemesen Sane. Well, if you are watching us live, Fatu Network, we are currently at the Kanifing Magistrate Court, where the issue of Sainabou Mbye has been brought before the magistrate here at the Kanifing Magistrate Court. But according to KMS and Sane, the court has been transferred to Banjul High Court because of the magnitude of the case. So she has been in charge of manslaughter together with her brother and also a family friend in the case. So it is not clear when the court will start at the High Court, but whatever it is, keep following the Fatu Network. We are going to update you with regard to the case issue. Comme mbadi ngon kam fonong angale kaula mbejane Kanifing Magistrate Court nyinto Sainabou Mbye nal hakilo bakam Bukar Kete manon ko wala chitio be kering ala musu koto nying Sainabou Mbye bi police wala samanan ya samanan kiti lado eko ala kita nyinde komi ya chaile komi manslaughter komi an ko ay mofa wala kita nyindi bar komi kita nying ya tumi menna akulia batale an nying kot nyi mo se mo soto ka kita te wala tna kot nying sai yo ba samala banjule banjul High Court bar amam fo folo lo menna o kita nying ibada mutala pour ka Sainabou Mbye kitindi so sai teng Sainabou Mbye amantara magistrate ko jande ya bonde jande ya samba mile to prison abe wolto follow so abe tara wolto follow jande nying ibe nying case nying da mutala yes so yes so I think we are going to terminate the proceedings here till we come back on the news review. Don't forget to watch the news review if you want more on this case.